All right, everyone. So Goldberg had an amazing return on Monday Night Raw, and Triple H had some stuff to say about it. So here's what he tweeted: "No better place for Goldberg than to get back in the ring than Atlanta. Saturday night main event. Get ready." So his return, I thought, was great. The fans, they loved it. Now, I never know necessarily if it's like, Netflix's audio or how WWE is doing it when you hear a reaction or not, if it's good or it's bad. Because when he first came out, you heard the reaction. It was insane. The Goldberg chants, people standing up. During his promo, it felt like it was a little bit quieter, and maybe that's because the fans didn't love everything that was being said there. But the fact that it was so big in the initial, I felt, was like, oh, maybe there were some audio problems when he was in the ring, right, with what they were picking up. Not entirely sure, but I can't wait for this match. Now, Goldberg looked a little bit, he's talking about how he's been dealing a little bit with injuries and it's been tough to train to get ready for the match. And walking to the ring, you could see signs of that, right? He almost had like a little bit of a limp to him going to the ring. So it's going to be interesting to see how WWE can make this work. But I think this is a perfect thing for WWE because I always talk about having big names like Goldberg come back. It just gives you a built-in rivalry without you actually having to use somebody that's on your roster, right? You can have another big name doing something else, and I think Gunther is that perfect opponent. It's going to be super, super interesting, to see who wins the match, how it goes down. I keep thinking, and I can't get this out of my head, and I have no source on this, or I haven't read any reports on this. I can't, get out of my head this idea of Goldberg actually beating Gunther and then Seth Rollins cashing in his money in the bank, or nobody kind of losing the match and him doing it in the middle. I just can't get that out of my head. Like, seriously, I think there's a real chance that we may see a cash in at Saturday Night Main Event because I'd be stunned to see them have Goldberg lose, but I'd also be stunned to have them have Goldberg win. And losing does do a lot for Gunther, right? Because now Gunther gets that. That's the beauty of this is that Gunther is going to get a second shot at this title reign thing. I think they completely did a disservice to him in his first title reign for big chunks of it right until the end, and then they had him lose the belt to Jey Uso. He's got it back now. I would like to see him get a good title reign. If the cash in happens, obviously that's not going to happen, and obviously I don't see Goldberg winning the belt and then because he's does not look like he's in any condition to have an extended WWE run. I mean, he just doesn't look like he can. And if they had him win and just kind of put the title up for, some kind of tournament, that wouldn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. So I have no clue what they're going to do. All I know is I'm happy to see Goldberg back out into WWE. We'll have to see what happens, but Triple H, I will say this new WWE has an ability that they just take risk after risk after risk as it pertains to, finishes. I mean, even Jey Uso losing the title the way he did on Raw. How many title changes have we seen on Raw? A ton, right? That lets you know that they are not scared of taking risk. So thank you all for watching and put in the comment section below what you thought. We'll see you next time.